Hello and welcome to a different sort of video that you've seen before. So this is basically a channel update. There's a lot of things changing. So basically, Area of Effect has been running for the past 2 years, basically by myself. Unseen / Sozzy, he's been away since graduating uni. So I've now graduated uni and I'm about to go and get myself a job next week. And that's a big move. So I'm basically going to be without a computer for a little while. I don't know if I'm even going to have this computer when I eventually get it back. I don't know what sort of accommodation I'm going to be in, and internet and all that kind of stuff. However, it will be a proper job, so I will have money, and when I do get things going again, things should be hopefully better, and I should have better equipment, and I should probably sort out my mic. My mic seems to be quite dodgy. I maybe should have recognised that from the start when it didn't pick up audio that strongly, and now it's having a hard time even detecting it, although that might be a Windows 10 issue. So, what's coming up on the channel? You may have noticed that there's been quite a few random quick look at videos. I've had a fair amount of Keymailer keys coming through. Most of the games, to be honest, have been fairly crap, so they're not the greatest sort of video. You can watch them if you want. My favourite games out of them have been Human Fall Down. Human Fall Flat, I mean. That was quite good. But some of the others, they're like, not great, and they're in early access and things like that. So I don't blame you if you don't want to watch them. They're more for bringing more people to the channel, because they're there's not too many videos on those games. I try to do it as a sort of review kind of thing, and it's only a free key from Keymailer, so it's not too much of a problem. The other thing is RuneScape. On Wednesday, the 14th of September, I will be maxing my RuneScape account. I know that a large portion of the channel is there because of the RuneScape side of videos. So there'll be a 50 million drop party thing in my house on World 84 at 8 PM GMT or 7 PM game time, and this is sort of the last chance to go and play RuneScape for a while, I think, because again, I don't know how long I'll be without a computer for. So yeah, I will be maxing my accounts, getting 99 invention. After that, there's obviously 120 dungeoneering, and then there's 120 mining, which I'd like to go for eventually, but that's not for a while. And the RuneScape videos will be update videos, such as quests and things like that, when I'm able to do them. But basically, that is Road to Max basically complete now. On Wednesday, that'll be the last one. So I've got a fair amount of new games that I'd like to go and start playing. There was a couple of games I got a while back, which were at Christmas, I guess. And I played, and I don't think they would be particularly good for YouTube. Things like Kerbal Space Program and Kingdom, and maybe I could go back and do videos on them. I've got a couple more videos, like games like Prison Architect, and I've recently got some older games, some of my favourite games, and I'd like to go and show those off. I had trouble sort of trying to get them in the past. So obviously I did have that Age of Empires 1 video that was on my channel. I might revisit it. It at least worked, despite being an old game. Another game that I got is Spore. I really like that game. I know a lot of people, it disappointed them because it didn't reach its full potential, but I really like the space stage at the end game. When it was originally released, it crashed a lot, and I think though that should be sorted now. So I really enjoy it, and I'd like to make a video series out of that. It'd be quite relaxing just to make a 20 episode series out of it. I think that would be good. Then another game is the Total War games. Now, currently, I've had this computer for years, and it doesn't play Total War games particularly well. But probably my favourite well, the game that got me into the Total War series was Medieval Total War, the first one. And my computer can run that. And that got sort of released as a gold edition as part of some sort of bundle. So I went and got that. So I'm looking forward to going and playing that and basically giving a rundown of why it's my favourite game. And again, I'd like to do a little series on that. Now, all of this ties into, once I set up, again, have a computer, upgrade my computer, that's a big thing I want to do, I will want to be running Total War games, the newer ones, properly, because my computer can't run Rome 2 Total War. I tried doing videos on it. NVIDIA goes, the driver thing goes and says, you're not meant to be running this because your computer's too rubbish. So, but I'd like to do comparison videos. I want to go and do a side-by-side comparison of, so, Age of Empires 1 and Age of Empires 2, and then compare them, see how they're improved, what incremental changes they made. Another one would be Medieval Total War 2 and Medieval Total War 1, and then again also Rome Total War and Rome Total War 2. And then there's other games like Stronghold, Settlers, some of my favourite games from childhood. And maybe if I have money, get No Man's Sky and compare it to Spore, which I think would be quite good. Finally, once that's become an established sort of series, and then with money and all that kind of stuff, I would hope to do that with new games. So say a new iteration of a game came out, I would play through the older iteration and then I'd do a side-by-side comparison between the two games. Trying to think of any games that are coming out. I could go and say Call of Duty, because there's always a new Call of Duty coming out, and I could maybe try playing the old one. But that's just an example. I wouldn't do Call of Duty. It's too... No. It's the same with sort of FIFA or whatever. It's every year, it doesn't change very much. Maybe if they did another Assassin's Creed, for example, they've had a little break on that. If I went to the previous one, looked at that, compared it to the next one, the next one hasn't actually been announced yet, by the way, then I could compare them. Maybe if there was a Shadow of Mordor 2, I could go compare those. I've played Shadow of Mordor 1 and things like that. So that is where I want the channel to sort of head. It's a job, it's full-time. Well, there's a couple of things. So, last year was final year of university. I was busy with university. But at the same time, it was sort of flexible hours that I was able to play and not play and that kind of stuff. So, eventually, I got some videos out and I could do it in chunks kind of thing. Then over summer, I had my brothers at home and they used up all the internet, so I kind of was very restricted with when I could download games, upload videos, do editing, be up late, that kind of stuff. That's changed recently, which is sort of why there's been the Keymailer games recently. I've been able to put in time to do that, and there will be some more of those coming up. I've sort of scheduled them to be Friday afternoons. But then, into the future, I don't know when in the future this will start, but my job is sort of a 9 till 5:30 job, so I will have the weekends, basically. Weekends to go and make videos or do all this stuff, depending on my internet, although I guess this is probably even further future, that'll be streaming. Internet here is not good enough to stream either. So, first thing, find accommodation. I'll have weekends to play games and record and hopefully upload. Depends on what the living situation is exactly like, of how often I can do that. But at least I'll have money, so the quality should increase. Then, whenever I feel necessary or I can get good internet, I'll have my own place, and then I can do streaming. Internet is one of the big things I will look for when getting my own place. And then I can do streaming, and I really, really want to be able to upload fairly much quicker than I do currently. Currently, a 10-minute video takes 2 hours to upload, and then it also takes about half an hour to render, or maybe even more than that, and that's only doing basic rendering. I've given up with doing more complicated rendering to make it look better because my computer's not good enough. So a combination of better internet, better computer should mean it takes me less time to render and upload videos, because that's the time consuming part. Making the video, editing the video, I can do that all fine. It's those two things. So with those two things hopefully getting better, even though my time is shrinking, it should mean better and maybe even more regular content in the future. But there will be a break. There is going to be a break between content at the moment. So I will hope to go and still do my Christmas giveaways, which is where the majority of the 250 subscribers that we have now have come from. Those Christmas giveaways. I will try really hard to make sure that the Christmas giveaway happens again this year. There's still several months to go, so that should be fine. So look forward to that. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you want me to do more of these vlog update videos where you see my face, like, okay, maybe this is the first time you see my face. It's been on a couple of the Christmas videos with streaming where it's in the little corner, well, up here. Yeah, if you want to see more of these, let me know. I am probably going to be stopping doing the video game 3D prints. It didn't get much attention, to be honest. If it got more attention, and then maybe I'd go and do it more. If I have someone telling me something to go and make, I will still try to do it. I'll do that on sort of commission-y things. I'll also link my previous models, so I've got a General Grador, I've got an Armadyl Godsword, and I've got my own player character. If you want your player character, you can still go and request me to try and do that, but I don't know when I'll have time. And it's very time consuming, and I don't know when I'll have a computer, so yeah. Roundup. Big changes happening, so gonna go quiet, and then after that, improved quality, and we'll see what happens from there. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for keeping up with Area of Effect, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. Hopefully it won't be too long. Bye bye.